Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Brandy Joy here with your weekly Tarotscope. So I hope you've been thinking about it already, even though I didn't post pick a card today. So if you haven't yet, please choose A, B, or C, and I will give you a little bit of tarot guidance about the week of, it's actually December 24th right now, 2018. So happy holidays, everybody. Hope you had a nice winter solstice and full moon. Wow, that full moon in Cancer was just gorgeous, wasn't it, over the weekend? It was huge. It was so pretty down here in Orlando. We've had some really pretty days. Today, actually, Christmas Eve, went over to the boat. My dad built a boat, and he lives out on, the river. I went and said hi to him and got to sit on the boat for a little while, and it was just beautiful weather. It was probably in the 60s, late 60s, something like that, out there on the river here in Daytona Beach. I'm living in Orlando, but he's out in Daytona. Hello, happy holidays, Merry Christmas Eve. So yeah, pick your A, B, or C, and we'll pull some cards for you for this week. See how things are going. So we do have a lot of aspects, like I was saying the other day, last week, about, the aspects this week are very much more calm than usual and a lot more family oriented for most people. Now, of course, if that's not true for you and you're having a lot of crazy stuff go on, well, that has to do with your personal horoscope, your personal planets. You probably have a lot of harsh aspects happening right now or something. Yeah, Merry Christmas Eve to you. Yeah, everybody choose A, B, or C. I'm Brandy Joy. And if you're in the Vibe membership, yes, we're still going live this Thursday night. We'll be talking about Pluto in the 4th house and your soul's journey, and according to your past lives, as it actually has to do with gender switching. So this one will be interesting. All right, everybody, you ready? Oh, cool. Yeah, Winter Park's nice. That's actually where I live. Merry Christmas. Yeah, for those of you celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. For those of you celebrating other things, Happy Holidays. I grew up celebrating Christmas. As you can see, we have a tree. So, as many of you know, I'm not a Christian, but for me, I'm just not religious. So for me, it's just a spiritual thing, and I like all the symbolism. I do teach a lot about symbolism, and you've probably seen my YouTube video on sacred geometry, or maybe some of that stuff, right? So I see the tree is a little bit different than other people. So yeah. Hello, hello. All right, y'all ready? Oh, I don't have as many people on tonight. I wonder if that's because it's Christmas Eve. Probably. Could also be a little bit to do with the fact that I didn't tell anybody I was going live tonight, and I normally do. So, yay! I'm going to go make a pecan pie after this. I baked cookies. I do love to bake. I love to cook. So, it's one of my things. What is this? Hello, Stina. Well, you just pick A, B, or C, and then I pull some cards and tell you about your week. So it's channeled guidance for everyone. Depending on which you choose, you get different guidance. Okay, let's pull some cards. The table I'm using recently is a little low for me, so I have to bend down to mess with the cards. So bear with me as I bend down. I'm going to get me a better setup soon. Okay. Ooh, A's. All right, you got 3 of Swords. Yikes. All right, let's see. All right, we got the Chariot. And 5 of Pentacles. So it looks like A's are going through something, huh? All right, if you chose B, let's take a look at your cards. B. Oh, the Empress. I saw that in my head before I pulled it. All right. And, yep, 6 of Cups. And last card for our B's, let's see. The World. Nice. The World's at your fingertips. 33, very spiritual number. Just popped up. Okay, C's, you ready? Justice card if you chose C. And the 4 of Pentacles. And finally, the last card for C's, you ready? I'm doing this one. Temperance. Okay, so let's read these cards. You ready? All right, so A. If you chose A, oh, you're pregnant. Well, that's good, I think. Congratulations. Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak. All right. So if you chose A, you've been dealing with some negativity in your life in terms of emotions, in terms of it was bitter sorrow. So you saw something coming, you knew it was about to happen, and something did happen, right? In terms of heartbreak, in terms of, you know, just like negativity coming into your life in some way, something that, you know, was a loss that you had to let go of. Okay, this card shows, you can see that they have the swords, which is symbolic of the mental energy and the mental body, right? And so it's like a mental thing. It's like you knew it was coming, you know, mentally you knew it was coming, and then it happened, and it was like a bitter sorrow because then the swords pierce the heart, and you have the water coming out through, right? It's coming out through the clouds, but it actually looks like it's coming out from the heart. So that symbolizes like a draining of the heart. So it's like a slow drain. It's not just like, you know, it's more like a slow drain. So you've been dealing with, if you chose A, you've been dealing with some heartache, and it could even be some heartache that's coming back up from the past. You know, you had something going on that, you know, was a loss, and you feel like grief over it. So that's where my A's are at this week. And we have the Chariot as your advice card, and the Chariot has to do with making good decisions, okay? And making commitments and making good decisions based on your commitments. So if you got this heartbreak card, it's telling you that you need to really focus on balancing yourself, right? The Chariot is about balance. You have the yin yang right here, right? And he's standing there and he's making decisions in confidence. This is a card of confidence, right? And so it's with divine connection. You see the stars, right? It all symbolizes divine connection. So it's telling you that you need to make balanced, good decisions, right? About moving forward. So that's what it's telling you. The universe is telling you need to balance yourself with yin-yang energy, electromagnetic, right? You need to balance, and you need to work on making some good decisions based on your past experiences. And it's also saying that the Five of Pentacles, sorry, I'm reading comments. Five of Pentacles is about like not getting help when it's there for you, okay? So you've been kind of ignoring this issue and not making the best decisions in terms of getting the help that you need. And so it's telling you to make these decisions and balancing yourself and getting the help that you need. You've been ignoring this. It's like you didn't want to deal with it. And now it's like, okay, now you got to deal with it. Because now it's just like, it's come to a culmination. And so we have the Five of Pentacles, which is them walking. You can see that they're kind of poor. They're in the, you know, snow, and they're walking by a church, and they're not even looking at the church. And the church is right there, right? And they're looking past it. And so the church is there as a help, right? That's what it symbolizes in this card. And so they're not getting the help that they could get if they would work on it. So you've been ignoring this. And so the cards are advising you, don't ignore this anymore. Get some help with where you need it, right? And that could be from spirit. It could be from your spiritual work. It could be from someone that you know you need to get help from. But there's some type of help you've been ignoring if you chose A. And it's time for you to take care of that, right? Okay, so if you chose B, we have the Empress. That's a wonderful card to have. Oh, okay, Cher. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. I'm glad you're realizing that. The Empress card for B is about Venus energy. This is a very Venusian card. So my B is, you have the happiest spread, right? So here we have like happiness, and this is a card of fertility, a card of nature and the mother goddess. You know, so this week is very much about family for you. It's very much about like just all the good things, the pleasures in life, right? So you're experiencing this Venus energy this week that's very positive, this Venusian type of goddess energy. So family, you know what I mean? This is definitely has to do with like love and family and relationships and, you know, children, right? And all of those things. So you have the wheat down here. So all of this is like symbolic of fertility and the mother nature and all that good stuff this week. So this is just like, you know, a good week for you if you chose B. And you also got the Six of Cups. Okay, so you know, it's just saying that this is a card of like people coming back from the past and looking at old pictures. So you're, you know, do I even read for B's this week? Because it's like, you're just like having like a normal week, you know, and it's like you're having probably some, you know, family get-togethers and old friends and maybe looking at old pictures and just things like that. So this holiday week is just like a holiday week for you if you chose B. I'm not getting like a whole lot of like advice for my B's. It's more like, oh yeah, you're getting like some really good stuff here. And then we have the, you know, the World card. So the World card is, it's about like just everything's good. You know what I mean? You've got the victory wreath around here. She's dancing lightly. Here we have the 4 fixed signs. And those 4 fixed signs symbolize that all things change. Okay, because they're in the clouds, right? And they're the fixed signs, but they're in the clouds. So this is about a card of just goodness and happiness. So I'm saying, like, there's not much to say about my B's. You're having a good week. Good for you. That's awesome. So not too much going on. So that's great. That never happens. I don't remember the last time that happened, right? Okay, so that's for my B's. And then we have C, okay? So C, let's take a look at what you have going on. It's a little bit different. Okay, so we have the Justice card. Oh, cool, Drea. Yeah, I saw your pictures. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I had messaged you about some of your awesome pictures. Yeah, really cool. Cool, Maya. Yeah, she said, I'll take that. So if you chose C, we have the Justice card, okay? So this week, if you chose C, it's something about legalities, contracts. So, you know, if you chose C, you're in this, like, you're looking at contracts, legal issues. So it seems like legal issues or some type of contracts are really coming up for my C's. And it could also be, I mean, and there's more to this card than that, but I'm getting that for like the majority of the C's. Okay, so if you're a C, I'm just getting that as like for a lot of you. But there are some people that this card has a little bit different of a meaning, and looking at the other cards, you know, it also could have to do with, hey, you know what? This is a week of balance for you, and your eyes are open to the truth. So it's like you're kind of seeing things more clearly, right? So it could be that there's some legal issues coming up. It could be all that, right? That area. And it could, so I'm going to have 2 different sets of C's here. Some that are dealing with legal issues and contracts. And, oh yeah, trademarking. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would definitely have to do with it, you know, with that kind of thing. Exactly, yes. You did a contract. Oh, cool, T-Ray. Congratulations. All right, so yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like focusing on that for most of you, for my C's, but some of you I'm getting that you're like seeing things this week that are more clear for you in terms of balancing your next year probably. So this is a card of like a lot of mental energy and a lot of balance, but it also has to do with legalities and contracts. So it's one of the 2 for you if you chose C, and I'm really getting the legalities and the contracts as the bulk of you. But there's a few people that are more just like opening their eyes to a lot of truth about what they should be doing in 2019 probably. I'm seeing like you looking at your future. Okay, so those are the 2 groups that I'm getting for my C's, okay? And then we have, for my C's, we have the 4 of Pentacles, right? And the 4 of Pentacles is really advising you to, you know, hold on and be secure with your money. Don't throw it around right now. So if you are dealing with legalities and you are dealing with contracts, just be careful with your money, and be secure and make sure you're financially secure, okay? Because it's showing you holding on to money, okay, and holding on to security. So it could be advising you to hold on to your money. Or it could be saying that, hey, this contract will help you to hang on to your money. okay? But just be careful with your money. Don't like throw it out there, because this is a card of like, hey, you know, hold on your money, okay? So whatever that means for you, hold on your money. And now for the other little part of my C's, some of you that are out there, you know, you have that eye opening, and, you know, with the justice and seeing your path in the 2019. This is showing that you're going to be, you know, dealing with finances in terms of these plans over the next year. And this will probably have a lot to do with you creating more security in your life and holding on to your money, right? So you see how they can go either way for both of you, right? And then we have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is a card of alchemy through patience. So it's saying that with your patience in this matter, alchemy is happening. You know, change is happening for the better. Alchemy is change for the better. It's like taking, you know, regular metal and turning it into gold. So it looks like whatever's happening right now, it will eventually turn into gold for you, okay? So you're going through an alchemical change, and that's very important for this next year, okay? So that's what I'm getting for my C's. It's like y'all are a lot bigger, more intense in terms of like, more about 2019 and stuff, whereas my B's were more like, you're just having a good week. That's awesome, fun. And then my A's, you have some shadow stuff going on that y'all need to be working on, all right? So that is your reading for the week, and let me see what the comments are saying here. T-Ray says, I just had to gather a man who thought I was Boo the Fool. Oh, love you, T-Ray. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you, Akita, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you are having a happy holiday. And if you're not, you need to have a happy holiday, and you need to create your own happy holiday, okay? And for you, those of you in the Vibe membership, we will be getting, so this week we're doing Pluto, but next week we're jumping into the chakra work, okay? So this is gonna be really great. It's gonna be alchemical, and we're gonna start it off first week of January next week. And it's going to go on for a while, because we're going to be doing each of the 7 chakras. We're going to start with the first one in the first week. It will be about reprogramming, because I'm a hypnotist, as many of you know. And I'm going to talk to you about, you know, reprogramming. We're actually going to be reprogramming your chakras. Okay, so this is going to be huge coming up in January. I'm really excited about it. So thank you for joining me, everyone, and I will see you all maybe Wednesday, but I don't think I'll be on Wednesday night because I'm supposed to go out of town for a few days. So I'm on vacation, and I will see the rest of you Thursday for our Vibe membership, and everybody else. I'll see you on Pick a Card for next Monday. Thank you for joining me, and happy holidays to you. Love you all. Mwah. Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining me. All right, everybody. Yeah. So follow me on Brandy Joy TV on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I will see you next time.